I'm kind of tired of being dependent on streaming services to find a movie that I want to watch. I'm tired of having to
Hmm.
scroll through the misery that is Netflix or HBO or most of these streaming
Yeah, they're all
services.
really bad.
So I'm like, you know what? I have over 150 Blu-rays, and some of these movies I've never seen before.
There's some Blu-rays I've bought that I haven't popped in yet that I've had for a little while now.
I mean, at this point, I'm like, okay, it's been at least a
It's
year. I
fine.
don't have a lot of good excuses, and now I'm kind of getting on that Blu-ray train again. I'm starting to buy more Blu-rays. Particularly, there's a couple places I like to buy Blu-rays. One of them is the record store, but the problem is they stopped selling Blu-rays, which sucks because it was $2 for a Blu-ray, unless it was
Yeah.
other labeled. So you'd find a lot of really great films. And there was this record store in Sacramento, which sometimes I wish we lived closer to Sacramento. This place was crazy, man. I'm gonna have to take you there sometime because they had a giant, one of the biggest DVD and Blu-ray collections I have ever seen of used Blu-rays.
Hmm.
And they have a whole section that is just Criterion. So you're looking at 40, 50, $60 films. I mean, I bought one of them for 20 bucks. I bought Wings of Desire. And I think I bought Blue Velvet there for $5, a Blu-ray copy
Oh,
of Blue Velvet,
that's pretty good.
which looks like it never been used. So
That's
it's
nice.
really great collection. But my new spot is actually the library because everything there is only a dollar. So you could buy
Nice.
15 or 20 Blu-rays for 20 bucks. And yeah, every now and then I love going to Barnes and Noble, but spending 40 or $50, even if it is a Criterion, it's just,
No, no, no. You should never buy. The only time I ever buy the Criterion Blues at the Barnes and Noble is if they're half off, which they do that like maybe like twice a year or whatever.
and then they do it on the
Yeah,
website twice a year too, which I think the one on the
that's true.
website actually is coming up this October. So to all our
Okay.
listeners out there, if you're a big Criterion fan, if you buy on their website, I think it's the first week of October. I can't remember exactly
I
when
don't
it
know.
is. It's easy
I
to
don't know.
look up, but I know it is coming up quite soon. So if Criterion is something you like, and I do really love my Criterion versions of stuff, but honestly, I think almost every Criterion film I own was bought by someone else. It was a birthday present or a Christmas present or
Right.
something
Yeah.
of that nature because it's just hard to justify. I understand why they charge that much because there is a lot of extra and it costs a lot just to do the 4K restoration and getting all these interviews and doing all this stuff. I respect it. I know it takes a lot of work. It's just it's hard for me to justify.
Well, fuck it. If you can find it like for use someplace, like
But yeah, if when they're used, like absolutely. Because I mean, the used version I got at the record store in Sacramento hadn't even been opened. It is an unopened.
yeah, that's
So
a
someone
deal.
bought, I'm
That's a
guessing
deal.
someone bought it for somebody. They're like, oh, you like movies, and they got 'em Wings of Desire, which is an incredible film. And it's not even open. Like this is a Criterion Collection Wings of Desire film I have for 20 bucks, which at Barnes and Noble would go at least for 50. So I definitely lucked out